Alright, just make sure you guys can see the screen and there's no glare. Alright, well, welcome back to Project Eden's Garden. Didn't really make it very far into chapter 1 in the last stream. And I actually had to look at the controls again just to make sure I didn't turn on auto mode again. I think it might have been the spacebar that I pressed last time. I don't know. But just continue where we left off. So from what I can remember, we got these envelopes last time, me and Kai. And in my envelope, I believe were not two photos, was a photo of Wolfgang's parents, I believe, and Kai's was a photo of, I think it might have been Cassidy. Might have been Cassidy or Diana, I can't remember, but anyway, let's continue. Turning it back to Kai, I pulled the photo out of the envelope and flipped it over. Like father, like son, beneath his sheepskin hides a wolfish mind. Sure enough, there was a message. Huh. Like father, like son, beneath the sheepskin hides a wolfish mind. Huh? Was this a verse from a poem or something? Wolf in sheep's clothing. I flipped the photo back over and eyed the details more closely, not realizing that date had been printed at the very bottom. April 17, 2001. This must be the date the photo was taken. Wait, 2001? Doesn't that contradict Wolfgang's student profile? Dude, it's not Wolfgang. It's very clearly his parents. And why do you think that's Wolfgang? That does not look like Wolfgang. I mean, besides the hairstyle, I guess, but that's really it. Speaking of gremlins, cover my Grace voice. I was right about you, Wolfgang. Excuse me? 22 years old and already a lawyer. That confirms it. You did start college as a teenager. Wolfgang is 22, which means this photo must have been taken before he was born. No shit, David. In that case, you're not really that smart, are you, David? Given his resemblance to the man in the photo, could I actually be looking at his parents? Wow, really? Oh, sorry. And that message, like father, like son, beneath the sheepskin has a wolfish mind. I didn't really get it, but it sounded ominous. Damn it. What the hell is going on?
Whatever.
Alright, just ignore me then. It's not like I was curious or anything. Kai tossed his envelope to the floor and slid the photo of Cassidy into his pocket. I'm starving, so I'm gonna head over to the dining hall. See you there, I guess. Kind of forgot my Kai voice, but only when he mentioned eating did I realize how hungry I was. Maybe I should grab something from the kitchen before I return to my dorm. As for the envelope and the photo, they can stay with me. So this meant to be the motive or whatever? Can't think of any other reason behind that. See if there's anyone else to talk to. Also trying to get used to the place a little bit. No one else around? Alright, fine. Alright, fine. I guess I'll head her. Dining hall. Huh? Why is everyone here? About time! What took you so long?
Jeez.
What are you talking about? Sorry, we were waiting for you. Kai told us that the two of you each received a letter. Is that correct? Kai said that? Sorry. This asshole. Couldn't he keep his mouth shut? I mean, I'd probably do the same thing if I just randomly received an envelope with a picture of someone else in there. So, is Kai right? Did you receive a letter? If I say no, Kai will probably tell everyone I'm lying. Yeah, I did get a letter.
This is difficult.
It is confirmed. Everyone has one.
Come again.
Everyone has a letter? Yeah, I can't imagine it was just you and Kai that got one.
Yes.
Yep, we all woke up to one slid underneath our doors. Eh? Does this mean they also received letters about Cassidy and Wolfgang? No. No, I don't think that's it, dude. Not everyone... Sorry. Not everyone's here. It's okay to share letters, right?
Please don't.
Wait, I don't know about that. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I don't think we should share it with each other. Jet pulled out a piece of paper from the pockets of his suit.
Oh boy.
Toshiko had a boyfriend in third grade and cheated on him when she went to play house with another boy. Wait, in third grade? He must be the ultimate matchmaker. Is it that cute? Look at the photo in the back too. It's a picture of some kid's drawing. Wait, how'd they get a hold of that? Okay, that's weird. Did Toshiko draw that? Toshiko! Infidelity from such a young age? I have no clue how you ended up giving me dating advice. Toshiko ran over to Jet and lunged for an envelope. My secrets are my own! How dare you expose them in a public forum? You're a thief! A hoodlum! Give it to me now! What was that? I couldn't hear you from up here. Wow, Jet. Saying that Jet dangled the photo just out of Toshiko's reach.
That's enough.
Ingrid stepped in front of Jet and held out her hand.
Mind your manners.
Come on, hand the photo over. Sure thing, ma'am. I was a different person all those years ago, but now I've changed.
I would never.
I'm a woman of conviction who would never engage in such needless debauchery. I'm dyslexic.
Whatever.
I'm glad you got over playing house, I guess.
Be careful.
Everyone, I advise you to be careful with these envelopes. By the looks of it, they all contain secrets about us. The one Jet had was, luckily, just a joke, but some of these could be far more sinister.
Such disrespect.
Oh my God. Dude, where do you keep coming from? Just a joke. How disrespectful. I forgot my voice was from. How do you keep sneaking up on us? This blackmail is the stuff of nightmares. I dove deep into the darkest crevices of your mind to create these. Blackmail? I've written some of your worst secrets on the back of these photos and distributed them among your classmates. No one person has their own, because the point is to foster distrust within the group.
I have an appetite.
And then
Destruction.
the killing will finally commence. Sorry, I was trying to see what you were saying.
Isn't this lovely?
Ta-da! Our very first official murder motive. Applause, applause. Did you say murder motive?
No.
No way. You can't be serious.
Really?
Everyone's wears secrets? So what we just heard about was some wacky elementary school hijinks. Well, some of you are so uninterested and there was simply no material to work with. On the flip side, I decided to make some secrets a little more vague and mysterious. So you could pester each other for more information. If you're going to expose our secrets, at least do it properly. I certainly wouldn't hold back if I had dirt on you.
Who? Me?
Totally noted, Robert Baron.
No shot.
Wait a second. Isn't this suspiciously similar to what Ava suggested would happen yesterday?
Why the long face?
In what way? She said that our captors would try to share our secrets to provoke a murder. One day later, and that exact scenario is happening, it can't be a coincidence. Are you implying that I listen in on your conversation to get ideas for my killing game?
Plot twist.
How insolent, yet absolutely correct.
Not okay!
Are you serious? Nothing is truly original, my dear pupil. You must try to find inspiration wherever you can. Damn it. So we're in this mess because of this mathlete? Oh yeah, I forgot. Ava's actually a mathlete, not the ultimate liar. Dude, I know I keep saying this, but literally every time this man is not on screen, like, he just, like, does not exist. Like, that's why I feel like he's probably gonna die, like, soon enough, because he's just so forgettable. It's a running trend at this point. In a very roundabout way, yes.
My blood is rushing.
To think that one of your own would be responsible for all this blackmail, doesn't it fill you with rage? She should have kept her mouth shut.
Moving
It's
on.
not her fault. Anywho, that just about wraps up my announcement. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the glorious gift of I can't talk. Thank you for the glorious gift of listening. By the way, if you're wondering where Mara is, she's been keeping a very close eye on you all. So please, be on your best behavior.
Good morning.
Tozu away. We stood in silence, trying to unpack what we had just been told. Blackmail? A murder motive? I could see realization creep across the other students' faces. And the semblance of normality in our lives was gone, replaced with the demented world of the killing game. So we've seen Cassidy, Wolfgate, and Toshiko's secret. Like, what about everyone else? Like I don't know, like, what more could Ava have? I mean, we already figured it out in the last stream that she's the ultimate mathlete. It's like, could she be, like, hiding something else? I'm kind of curious to learn everyone else's secrets. I'm curious to learn what our secret is, actually.
Guys.
I don't get it. Why does he want us to hurt each other so badly? You guys, you're not gonna listen to him, right?
There's no need to worry.
Of course they won't, Miss Benacina. Wouldn't be so sure that Wolfgate. Just saying. Wolfgate stepped forward and placed a hand on Diana's shoulder.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just never thought they'd take such a direct approach. Wait, am I doing Eloise's voice? I think I'm actually doing Eloise's voice. I need to, like, make hers, like, a little bit higher, maybe. I just never thought they'd take such a direct approach. Stealing everyone's secrets. It feels like they're really taking this seriously. It's alright. We'll get through this.
Do you think?
Can we be sure that all of the blackmail is telling the truth? Toshiko's was definitely true. But maybe there are deliberate lies sprinkled in to create conflict. That might be a good point, but I don't know about that.
Daddy.
I don't know. Lies like these seem like they would be pretty easily refuted. I hate how much that man is trying to toy with us. He's probably watching us right now.
Stay calm.
That's exactly why we can't let him win. Wolfgang turned to look at the rest of us. I have no idea what kind of information is in everyone's envelopes. It's possible they're all harmless like Toshiko's. But given our situation, I'm inclined to believe otherwise.
Trust in the process.
For that reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. The days I don't know if that's such a good idea. Even if the contents of the envelope seem horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves.
I'm sure.
I can assure you, we are not horrible people. Our actions can be easily misconstrued by our kidnappers. Misconstrued? I said that wrong. We all need to trust each other if we plan on getting through this killing game.
There's no need to worry.
If you put faith in your peers, they will put faith in you. I like Wolfgang.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We can make it through this. I wish I could speak as well as you, Wolfgang. Thank you for the kind words. So, we should meet with the person whose blackmail we have.
Makes sense.
It could be risky, but it might be the only way to keep this group together. But, what if, the person you're meeting with kills you because now you know what their secret is? What if their secret is, that bad? We don't know.
Oh, embarrassing.
I have no clue who has mine. I sure hope you don't think less of me, though.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna meet up with my person ASAP. I'm fine either way. There's nothing in those envelopes that's worse than what people already say.
Honestly?
I do wonder if there's some kind of advantage to keeping it private, though. See if we're sailing into stormy weather.
Are we ready?
But since most of us are taking Wolfgang's advice, I have a feeling things will turn out fine. Just try and make sure I read the sentence right. Let's suspend for now. Give everyone a chance to speak with each other, eh? Like clockwork, the students went their separate ways. Are they really going to share their blackmail with each other? That information is only useful if the other person doesn't know you have it. Not to mention, what if the blackmail is really serious? Would they feel comfortable meeting up then? Everyone keeps being so naive. Then again, could that work in my favor? My record is clean, I know that for a fact, so whoever has my blackmail will probably come forward. Are you sure about that, David? Would not be surprised if you have your own skeleton in your closet. As for Wolfgang, like father, like son, beneath his sheepskin has a wolfish mind. This is definitely one of those vague secrets Tozu mentioned. There must be a reason it's so cryptic, apart from making my life harder. Was it to disguise damning information? That's the only reason I could think of. I wonder why I was chosen to receive this blackmail anyway. Maybe I should find Tozu and ask. He has to be hiding around here somewhere, right? Yeah, how does he keep popping up? Just out of nowhere. I feel like it'd be excuse with Monokuma, but with Tozu, does Tozu's and I think it's an actual person. I don't know how he's doing it. With how quickly he seems to appear and disappear, he must have his own way of navigating this building. A way that's hidden from the students. Yeah. As I mulled over the possibilities in my head, I prepared breakfast and returned to my room. Tozu's hideout. Where could it be? That pin pad in the pharmacy is definitely suspicious, but it's useless to me if I don't know the code. I could break a rule to get Toad's attention, but then I'd risk getting shot by his accomplice. Yeah, that's not a very good idea, David. So, what else am I supposed to do? Think, Damon, think. A way to communicate with Tozu. Uh, I don't know what to do. Want me to put on the fucking camera? Security camera. Wait, could that be it? Well, now, I can't read. Well, I may not be able to see Tozu. He should be able to see me. Which means this camera. Yes, this camera is how I can communicate. I got a sticky note and a pen in front of the desk and scribbled a message to Tozu. I have questions about the murder motive. Let's meet in the boiler room at 8:10 p.m. tonight. Damon Matsu. Using the desk chair as a stool, I stuck the note to the camera lens. Since the sticky note can be easily removed without leaving a mark. What I'm doing here shouldn't count as defacing property. If I'm right, and Tozu can see the security camera footage, he'll meet me tonight. At least, I hope he affords me that courtesy. Until then, may as well find something to pass the time. But what should I do? I got free time events. Welcome to free time events. During free time events, or FTEs, you have the opportunity to spend some valuable one-on-one time with your classmates. Since you haven't made the best first impression, it may take some convincing before your peers speak to you. But worry not, for the almighty pachinko machine is here to help. In case you don't remember, the pachinko machine can be found inside the pharmacy. If you win a round of pachinko, you'll be awarded a special currency called Marabucks. Marabucks can be spent at the adjacent gachapon to obtain a present. Give the viewer a present they like, and they might talk to you. To view your presents, simply call up your Tozu trinket and select the Presents tab. Within the Presents menu, a chart displaying the preferences of your peers have been provided. A green arrow indicates a student will either like or love present. Okay, so it actually tells us. You guys won't have to guess. A red arrow indicates a student will either dislike or hate a present. And no arrow means a student will feel neutral towards present. The more a student likes a present, the more likely they are to hang out with you. By the way, you've been gifted 10 more bucks to start with. Just thought you should know that. Okay, so we got 10 right now. That's about it. Have fun. I guess. Alright, let's go. Let's try the machine out. I think I might remember how to get there. Oh, hey Jet. I kind of want to spend some time with Ava. Got Desmond, I think. Yeah, Desmond. Got Eloise. Winona. Got the book guy there. I think it's Ulysses. Ulysses. I don't know. Wolfgang. I don't know how many free tournaments to get, so I might talk to Wolfgang too. It's right here. So, guess I got no better way to spend my time. Alright, Sun Garden. I'm just gonna spend all of these right now. Shoulder bag, okay. Next thing I used to. Rescue. Main fridge. Peanut butter wrap. Not a ton of, but I don't know. And I fill up both glass of water. Alright, don't think I have any more. The, oh, Ava likes that, so I could give her that. She's neutral on that. She likes that, so I can give her that too. I kind of figured she'd like that. Neutral. Doesn't like that. Neutral, and she likes that. Okay, so it's just the same thing. Wait, come on. Here, just. Why I didn't realize I could use that. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna find Ava so I can spend time with her. Still a little switch to Toshiko. I know she's only like, what, 14, so she's probably like, less likely to do anything, but can't trust anyone in this game. Not gonna underestimate anyone. Alright, so let's go find Ava. Not very many places that she could be, so probably should check the rest of the pharmacy, but I'll check it here. Maybe she's in her room. I don't know. She's gonna be like knock on her door. Hey Kai. I spent time with Kai too. I can't remember where he said that, but where's Ava's room? Ava Tanaka. Okay. She in here? Enter a person. I'm not trying to enter it. I'm trying to see if she's in there. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, no Jet's there. thought that was her for a second, but never mind. Oh, should we down here? There she is. What's up, Ava?
Hi.
Having fun down here?
I'm out.
I'm avoiding the others. By hiding in the underground hallway of all places. Sure, question, right? Why not just go to your room?
Gross.
Anyone can enter my room. No one wants to come down to a gross, spooky place like this, though.
Well,
Well, except for you. It's getting kind of awkward. Do you want to give Ava a present? Sure. Alright, so we can... I'll give her this, I guess. The Magatama, is that how you say that? This magical charm is used to see the secrets hidden within a person's heart. It also works as a nice necklace. I guess I'll give her that.
thinking.
Cool. This would be very useful. Ava liked your present. You okay? Ava stood there silently, a depressed look on her face. It's interesting. What is? When I first imagined being new Ultimates at Yasgard Academy, I expected them to wear their titles with pride. But for you, that couldn't be further from the truth. It doesn't fit well. What do you mean? My ultimate talent, nothing about it fits. If you throw away the ultimate part, you're left with a corny term which barely defines what I actually do. And that is...
You see,
well, general math, but more than that. Science, literature, aerospace... Am I saying that right? Aerospace? Aerospace? I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Engineering textbooks. All these things which are leads... Okay, I had to make sure I was saying that right. All these things which are leads about trivial math competitions. I can't talk. The trophies that wouldn't relate to math in particular, yeah, but there's no debt to the word mathlete. It doesn't cover most of what I do.
That's...
Hold on. Science and literature? You're knowledgeable in those fields?
well,
Well, I'm not really well known for my achievements in those areas, but I do consider myself a bit of an expert regardless.
so,
I'm like a jack of all trades.
I see.
however,
It's not as if anyone really sees me that way, though. Earlier this year, I wrote a whole paper on an obscure subgenre of Western speculative fiction. I spent weeks on it, expecting it to receive a lot of attention from literary critics.
where,
But when I published it, no one cared, even though I was an ultimate.
Right.
Well, your talent isn't really related to writing. You mentioned science, too. Guess I didn't go over well either.
no,
None of it went anywhere. I could write a research paper on the theoretical possibility of light speed travel, but no one would care
I see.
because you aren't a scientist.
correct.
Exactly. Damn.
Can't you see?
Pretty sad. Do you see what I mean about my title being ill-defined? I've been forced into this little box. No one cares about anything I do. This involves high school math competitions.
Mm,
It's like I'm completely invisible to them. I suppose that would be frustrating, yeah. I guess having less scrutiny does help with one thing, though. No one pays attention to the skeletons in their closet.
it's the truth.
Sometimes even literal skeletons. What do you mean by that? Really?
No,
No, I'm lying. Okay.
interesting.
You're a lot more gullible than I took you for. Not wrong.
That's not it.
To be fair, you did fool everyone with your cover-up talent. That's true, I guess. I can't blame you all for buying after it.
Really?
Is that another joke?
Not sure.
Perhaps. This girl is weird. I guess living in a shadow of your own ultimate title does that to you. Page 2 of Ava's report card has been updated. Okay, cool. Still have a little bit of time left. What should I do? Let's see, like, whatever gifts I have. Because I don't want to, like, just spend time with Ava. I think I'd be spend time with Wolfgang or Kai. I don't know. I think I might talk to Kai. Can we, like, check his room? I can't remember which one to put here. Hey, man. What's up? I was standing in the corner. His eyes glued to several framed photo mounted on the wall. I had to make sure I was reading that right. Never mind.
Wait.
Did that say picture stock? Did they seriously pull these from a stock image site and forget to remove the watermark? The photos in his room have watermarks? That's kind of funny.
Holy.
Huh?
Why are you here? Is it nighttime already? No, I don't want to talk to you. Crap. Why am I here? I said this morning I was done bunking with this guy, so why the hell am I here? Make up an excuse. Calm down, it's not even close to being evening. I'm just here to collect something I left behind yesterday.
Very funny.
Can you wait until tonight?
Seriously.
Why wait when I can just do it now?
This sucks.
Fine, you win. Just don't take forever. You don't have to tell me twice. I can't talk to him. Oh wait, no. I pretended to search Kai's room, making sure to fit Fang and annoyance. I don't know. When I inevitably came up empty-handed. By the time I was done, Kai's initial apprehension had cooled to a begrudging acceptance. Yeah, let's give him a present. Come on. Alright, I know he likes this.
I never thought.
Holy crap. I don't know what to say. I think my cheeks are tingling. I really like Kai. I don't know. Kai loved her present. Man, I need a frat stat. I just gave you one. Dude, how many do you need?
Seriously.
Don't tell me you actually expect me to make one. I just brought you one, you dick.
Get back.
What the heck? You think I can't do it on my own? Fraps are easy. Last year I turned out hundreds for my job.
Huh?
You're a barista? I did work fast food once, but that's not what I mean.
What if...
I brewed fraps and poured them into granite cups to give the impression they were bought from a huge cafe chain. Then I took a photo and uploaded it for my fans to see. The chain was paying me to show off their logo, so it didn't matter what the fraps were of my own. Huge cafe chain with a strong presence on social media. Given the state of the industry, there's really only one brand that could be. Fuck. Star. I'm just gonna go with the middle. I know it's not the bottom one. I don't know what the hell Stella doll is. Star doll. Is this something like he mentioned before? Does the game like expect me to notice? It's like let's say the Starbucks, I guess. So I'll just go with that. Did Star doll paying you?
You're just messing with me.
No, man. I'm stupid. What the heck? Never heard of that in my life. Unless I misremembered. Let me think this over again.
It's simple.
I didn't mean to do that, damn it.
Very funny.
I didn't mean to do that, damn it.
Right.
Hate it when the game does that. Did you strike a deal with Stella doll?
Hey.
Yeah, cool, right? It happened the same year I started being an influencer, too. Didn't he mention making fraps last year? Unless... Are you saying you've only been an influencer for 2 years?
No, seriously.
It's crazy, man. Made my account on a total whim. I didn't think anything would happen, but the photos I posted hit it off, like, immediately. Tons of likes and tons of messages, too. Messages? Private messages are my biggest no-go. I've actually never spoken one-on-one with a fan outside public appearances, and those talks are a minute or two max. I mean, I guess it was a good thing.
See.
It was like a switch had been flipped inside him. All of a sudden, he spoke with an unusual amount of confidence.
Anyway.
So, what photos do you post? Well, my content's changed. At the start, what? He suddenly stopped. Look of realization flashed across his eyes. Well, what did you do? Do I even want to know? Do I even want to know, Veda? I did skits. Bro. A whole bunch of them, and they got really popular.
You think?
I thought you posted photos, not videos. Shit.
This sucks.
Okay, I'll say it. What? Do I even want to know? When I first started my account, I uploaded photos myself.
No.
No way.
Dude, no!
We're wearing clothes, dumbass!
What the hell?
Why didn't you say so first? Because I wasn't thinking of it like that.
But...
The actual content was embarrassing enough as is. Then what the hell did you do? I took photos of myself inside and outside places, and I ran the photos through a filter. Oh. What the fuck were you thinking, Damon?
Seriously.
So you received your ultimate talent by posting fake photos of yourself?
Don't say that.
Sir, no? It's obviously not why.
Right.
Alright, then what's the actual reason for your talent? No way am I telling you.
Huh?
What? I know you're already judging me. There's no point saying the rest.
Go away!
I can't believe I walked right into this. Sheesh. Why'd I choose to hang out with this guy? Because it's funny. He really needs to get a grip. Alright, gotta paste you a Kaiser Port card. I actually like Kai more than I thought I would, honestly. The hours came and went until eventually.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep.
So we gotta meet up with Tozu now.
Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse is for you to find out. Good night.
Alright, it's showtime. Let's see if Tozu accepts my request. I mean at 8:10 p.m. in the boiler room. Okay, it's right here. Alright. No one is here. Maybe I'm early. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Doesn't show up. Jeez. Wish I had my phone. That's in my luggage bag, but I left that bag on the train. There's so much important stuff in that bag, too. Not just my phone, but my wallet, my tablet. What? My laptop? What the fuck is wrong with me? Basically, all my personal information. I hope wherever I took my luggage just destroyed it. That would be an unmerciful thing to do. Okay, it's been long enough. There's no way Tozu didn't see that note. Did you just ignore it?
Damn it.
Damn it! Is that him? Yeah.
Good evening.
Cheerio! Whoa!
Why the long face?
Why the long face? Don't tell me. Did you think I stood you up?
Rubbish.
Tisk, so impatient. I'm a very busy headmaster, you know. Always sifting through board documents about this and that. Yeah, sure. He was quick to accuse me there. Did he hear me from outside?
Anyways,
Anyway, if you're here, that means you saw my message, right? Ah, yes, the sticky note. Watching you enact your little scheme was like watching a child draw his first stick figure. Simply adorable.
How interesting.
I must say, I'm surprised you requested to meet me here of all places. It's such a quiet area. It would be very easy to hide a murder. Aren't you worried I'll hurt you? No, not really. This is a killing game between students, isn't it? If the host got involved, it would defeat the whole point. Also, if you wanted to kill me, you'd have done it back when you kidnapped me. True. Makes sense.
moving on.
Anywho, you wanted to ask about the murder motive, right?
Yeah.
That's right. I want to know why you decided to give Wolfgate's blackmail to me.
I see.
Why you got Wolfgate's blackmail? Oh, that's easy. It's decided by a round of dart throwing, so just at random. What? Lauren and I wrote your names on a board and on some darts. Your dart just so happened to land on Wolfgate's name, so you guys blackmail.
Seriously?
Are you serious right now?
Who? Me?
Were you hoping for something more dramatic? This is real life, not a movie. Plot twists aren't just hiding around every corner. Well, how did you find this information? Toshiko's blackmail was something she did as a little kid. That's really specific. And whose fault is that? What? We aren't mind readers here. We only know this information because you lot couldn't keep your mouth shut. Huh. Our mouths shut? Really? What did you think would happen? The moment you share something with another person, you forfeited that information to an eternal game of telephone. No secret is safe. Doesn't matter who you trust. Deep down, everyone's a telltale. And if you made enough of a name for yourself to spawn a few search results,
Isn't this lovely?
well, that certainly doesn't help. Then, what about the content of Wolfgame's blackmail? Give me a refresher. I forgot what we wrote for that one.
Right.
It says, like father, like son, beneath the sheepskin hides a wolfish mind.
I see.
Oh.
I see.
Right. So you want to know what it means?
Plot twist.
Obviously, I won't tell you.
I know.
I'm not asking you to tell me. I just want a hint to help decode it. Think of it as a reward for my efforts. I went out of my way to arrange this meeting, you know. I'm probably the only student who values your input.
Terrible.
Sheesh.
Terrible.
Looks like a teacher's pet in here. Yeah. If I didn't know any better, I think you were just desperate for attention. Can't say I didn't try.
Pathetic.
Use that noggin of yours, will you?
Huh?
Don't overlook the principle of parsimony, my friend. The likeliest answer is usually the most obvious. For all you know, the answer you seek has already revealed itself.
Moving on.
So, is there anything else you'd like to ask? No? That was it.
Well done.
Then I'll see myself out. You should get back to your influencer friend, too. It isn't safe to be spending the night alone. Go on. You leave first.
Jeez.
Okay. I hurried out of the boiler room. Just gets the fucking shotgun. Looks like I can use this from behind. Turns out that weirdo wasn't completely useless after all.
I see.
The principle of parsimony, huh? If the meaning behind Wolfgate's blackmail has already revealed itself, then only one thing comes to mind. The class trial. Could the key to deciphering this blackmail be the strange way Wolfgate was acting? Even if that were the case, what leverage does it give me? The other students witnessed the same thing I did, and yet now they treat Wolfgate like their leader. I hate this. It should never have come to that dickhead's defense. Just the best precaution right now is to return to my room and draw this long day to a close. Alright. Wonder how long we got to the first day.
Boy!
Damn it! Could you go any faster? I can't stand to be with her any longer. Huh? Was that Grace? It sounded like she and a couple of other people were right around the corner. Shit. Can't let them see me.
Come on.
Come on, hurry up.
Actually,
I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Grace. I just have a lot of stuff.
Like what? Did you pack an entire museum in there with you?
I wish.
Be careful.
There's no need to make such a fuss. You can solve this without unnecessary conflict.
There's no conflict. I'm just telling a slowpoke to move.
What the hell? I could hear you guys from inside my room. What are you doing?
What?
Ulysses is swapping with Grace. He's bunked with me now.
Yes.
I think this change will be better for the both of us. It's a win-win situation. We're both getting something out. We're both getting something good out of this.
Remember the name.
Unless anyone in the greater group has objections. Not that I'd listen. It's official. Wolfgang and I are bunk buddies. Right.
Hey.
Wow, this is like the first time I've seen Grace so happy. Wolfgang is easy to deal with, that's all. Less annoying and stuck up. He's good with words too. Real cunning with his linguistics.
Nasty.
You're so transparent.
Excuse me.
More importantly, I think I moved everything over to Winona's room.
Love it.
Perfect. I sense this will be the start of a much more productive relationship.
Pardon me.
It's time Grace and I get some rest too. We have a lot to think about.
Whatever.
So long as you guys aren't making any more noise. The sound of footsteps echoed through the hall as everyone returned to their dorms. Alright, that's my cue to hightail it to bed. Alright. However, when I went to open the door, my entire body froze. Something about this whole thing. Was I really going to spend the night here, alone in a room everyone knew was unlocked? It's not like anyone knows I'm by myself, right? If need be, I can shove a chair up against the door again. Cassidy can just kick it down, so... Sorry. However, no matter what I told myself, I remained frozen in place. God damn it. Looks like there's another night with him. So we're starting up with Kai again. Starting to try to remember like where everyone's rooms are. Okay.
Over here.
Oh, Damon,
Hi.
where were you, man? You got me thinking I was gonna be alone all night. I was having dinner. Dinner this late? Kind of weird, but okay.
I've got something to say.
Anyway, now that you're here, you can't leave until morning. You don't have to tell me. I need sleep too. Okay, cool. You're still sleeping on the couch though. For the second night in a row, I was bunking here on Kai's sofa. All to avoid being vulnerable. At least Kai seems more open to sharing a room with us now. If someone did try to attack me, what would I do? Would I fight back? Would I defend myself? I have no idea. Nobody can predict the decisions they make in a moment of life or death. Nobody will know until the unthinkable actually happens.
When I was little, I was a huge fan of ships.
Okay.
Every day I would sit on the pier and watch them disappear into the horizon, their sails billowing in the salty sea breeze. Sometimes my friend, a spindly boy with cream-colored hair, would watch with me. However, his love of ships was not nearly as potent as mine. All his interest was, at
boast a small curiosity. Mine was worshipped in every sense of the word.
Okay, dude.
I yearned for the thrill of the voyage, for the sights and sounds of far-off lands, for that distant horizon to finally be at the tips of my fingers. And so, one day, I began to build a ship.
Cool.
When my friend found out, you know what he did? He decided to make a ship of his own. Incredible, I thought. Two young friends fighting the odds to create something far grander than themselves. I labored for 100 days and 100 nights to build my ship. Once I was finally finished, I stood back and admired my handiwork. Coincidentally, my friend finished his ship on the same day. When I saw what he had built, well, I won't tell you yet. That's what we in the industry like to call a cliffhanger. Quite devilish, no?
Don't really care, but okay.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Did I do something wrong?
Okay.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. Yes, I would like to raise a toast to another day of being together. Time sure does fly in a life or death situation.
Yeah, I guess.
Such a shame we couldn't get a film crew on board. Just imagine your fear and anxiety preserved for posterity. Execs wouldn't know a good commercial opportunity if it walked up and bit them on the arse. Well, enough about that. It's 8 a.m. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. Gross. How long have we been here for now? A week? 2 weeks? I think it's been like 3 days now.
No.
Oh, 4 days, never mind. It's been 4 days.
Hell no!
Are you serious? Fuck me. No, thank you. I'm just kidding. I mean, that's still a long time, isn't it? Why haven't we been rescued yet?
That's...
You make a good point. After 3 days of no contact from us, people must be starting to panic.
Man.
Not to mention, this blackmail stuff is starting to give me a headache. I wonder if I should talk to Cassidy
You think?
and reveal her blackmail. Nah, I showed her already. She didn't care. I just want to know her secret. All those followers, yet the worst anyone could cook up is a random joke about spiders.
Right.
So that's what it is. You're scared about your blackmail.
Don't say that.
No. That's not something we've been figured out anyway. Figured out? So you already know what your blackmail is?
Another day in...
I'm just tired of everyone always twisting the truth about me. Like, did you know people think I hate wearing hats? Why the heck would I hate wearing hats? The hell? It's the most random shit ever. Uh-huh. At this point, I'm starting to wonder if this blackmail stuff is relative. What's embarrassing to one person could barely face another. We already saw it happen with Toshiko. Still, what I had in mind for Akai was... what I had in mind for Akai was a lot worse than petty lies. More importantly, if it's true his blackmail has been sorted out, does that mean the person who received his blackmail approached him about it? Just like Wolfgang asked everyone to do? Who the heck is that?
Holy!
Oh crap. Is that a murderer coming to kill us?
Seriously?
The doors are locked. If they came here to kill us, they'd have entered by now.
Dude, no!
Ooh, what are you trying to act all stoic for? If you're so brave, then open the door. Fine. I walked over to the door and opened it. Waiting on the other side.
Good morning.
Ingrid. Good morning, you two. Had a good sleep?
Huh?
Ingrid, what are you doing here? Why do you think I'm here? It's laundry day. Oh yeah, I think we did say we'd do that with her. Laundry day? That's right. I agreed to help her do the laundry. Damn it. Why the hell did I do that? Laundry day? Back at the pharmacy, I told everyone to leave their laundry outside their rooms. Seems you don't remember, because I'm not seeing a pile of clothes anywhere. No, I remember. I was just about to dump my laundry outside. Let me go grab it. In the meantime, if it's Damon you're looking for, feel free to take him. I won't complain. And just like that, he wanted nothing to do with me.
Come on.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this. You're coming along too. Oh, he's coming with. Huh? Why me? Because you're so clean looking, like David over here. Oh, that's super nice of you to say, but, like...
I don't have all day.
Don't be a wet mop. It won't even take long. Now, come on. Pick up your laundry, let's go. They're kind of like slipping like in and out of the accent. That southern accent I tried to do more. Trying to fight her exhaustion, Kai and I collected the remaining clothes and followed Ingrid to the laundromat. Waiting for us inside were the last two people I expected to see. Who?
Hey.
Oh. So these were the guys. So these were the guys he bought today. Lame.
Hell no.
I didn't even want to come. Ingrid forced me to. I'm serious. I wouldn't leave my room, so she broke down my door and dragged me here.
Tisk.
Nonsense. I just knocked.
Yeah.
Ingrid's right. She didn't drag anybody.
Uh,
Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little, but it's true that I don't want to be here.
Soybean.
I could already guess soybean. I thought I was soybean.
Whatever you say.
You are. Then I revoked your title.
hey.
At least use my actual name then. Wolfgang just like, why did I come here?
By the way,
As you can see, Ingrid, I managed to keep things in order.
Now, would you look at that?
Sweetheart, I'm amazed. I knew I could trust you, but to actually see your grace stay put.
Wowie.
If I had a gold star, I'd stick it right on your forehead.
uh-huh.
That would be unnecessary. Why are you guys even here? To help out. I don't want you to help out, bitch.
Wait.
You like doing laundry? I don't. Then why the hell are you here?
In any case,
Ingrid asked sister, for some reason.
Wait just a second.
What do you say? It's easy to see why. Oh, what? Oh, I read that wrong. What you saying? It's easy to see why.
Oh, so cute.
Even though you're a lawyer, there's so much about you that screams house husband. Probably because you're so soft-spoken, polite too. If there's anyone the youngins should look up to, it's a gentleman.
you're too kind.
You're giving me too much credit. I can barely even cook, much less tackle the responsibilities of a parent.
Hey.
You can finish a law degree, but you can't cook. Sorry. I've just been acting up today. You can finish a law degree, but you can't cook? I was too busy studying to do much else. He was probably a kid when he attended law school, so it sort of made sense. Good dad or not, one thing remains the same.
Let's get going.
You're here right now, and you're gonna help me do laundry.
I get it.
I get it. You want us to start. Under rigorous directions, we loaded everyone's laundry into the washing machines.
Whistling while I work.
Nice Snow White reference.
And mama's like in dishes. If the health inspector finds out I'll be swimming with the fishes.
It's so early in the morning. How is she prancing around like that? Beats me.
Hey, don't pour the entire bottle of detergent in.
You weren't supposed to?
No.
You didn't know that? How do you clean your own suit?
His parents probably do it for him.
I didn't even think of that. You're totally right.
Alrighty. Looks like that was the last batch. Teehee. I think we're done here.
Man.
Yeah, that was way too much work. Just be grateful that there were other adults to help you. This is the first time in ages I've been able to share the workload. The first time in ages?
Whatever.
If we're finished here, then I'm gonna get breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. You wanna come? Yeah, as well, since the dining hall is pretty close by.
Pardon me.
Shouldn't you wash the laundry?
No.
We can leave the clothes to dry. I doubt anyone's gonna steal them.
I understand.
I suppose so. Relieved to be done, Kai and I left the laundromat. Seems Damon and Kai get a lot better now than they did before, at least. I can't wait. The cereal kept in the kitchen has to be the tastiest stuff ever. Eating it makes me feel like a brand new person. With the way his eyes sparkled, you'd think we were going on holiday or to a theme park. Anything but breakfast in a shitty old building. In a way, I almost envied him. Eating your feelings, unable to understand the bigger picture. Inside the confines of this killing game, that simple life sounded great. Yeah, I definitely like Kai more now than I did before. I honestly thought that he was going to be like one of my least favorite characters, but I actually liked him more than I thought I would. He might actually be like one of my favorites, honestly. Huh? Oh, Ava. Whoa. Huh? Were you here the whole time? No. I was leaving my room when I spotted you two, so I came over. I want to talk to David.
You see?
This might be sudden, but I really need to show you something. We've barely talked since the incident in the pharmacy, if at all. And now she suddenly wants to share information. I promise this will be worth your time.
Look at this.
Come on. Can you just come with me? What if she want to tell me so badly? Could she have my blackmail? That would be really unlucky. Alright, but we should find somewhere private to talk.
Thanks.
Okay, follow me.
Dude, no!
Huh? Dude, you can't just leave me? It felt like the ultimate liar to some random dark area during a killing game. That's a death wish right there. She's not the ultimate liar.
Way.
Oh, wait. I forgot that she isn't. Never mind. You two have fun. Freaking mathlete. Fucking nerd. Laughing to himself, Kai strode past us to the dining hall.
Moving on.
Let's go to one of the downstairs storage rooms. No one ever goes there.
Right.
Alright. We walked to our destination in total silence. Once we entered the room, Ava took a quick glance around. Finally, we're alone.
Look.
This is what I wanted to show you. She pulled out a familiar envelope and handed it to me. I quickly opened it. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts. Oh, she got Desmond's blackmail. Huh? This blackmail wasn't mine?
That's...
Ava, why are you showing this to me? Because I'm worried. Duh. Duh. It was just one word, but it sounded so weird coming from her.
You see,
This blackmail shows that Desmond has a bunch of dangerous weapons at his disposal. That kind of stuff would give someone a huge advantage in a killing game. Would stand to reason.
correct.
Also, his blackmail isn't a personal secret, so talking about it wouldn't give him any relief. If anything, telling him could put me in danger. That's true, I guess. But why are you telling me this? It's not like I can do anything to help.
It's because I trust you.
Okay. Huh?
Where?
You took my side way back in the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer. And you helped solve the mystery behind that whole case. No one thanked you, though. I'm really sorry about how things turned out. The other students would have treated you unfairly if it wasn't for me. If it means anything. I never thought to blame you for that. Since you showed me your blackmail, I should probably return the favor. I got Wolfgame's. Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cryptic. Here, I have it on me. I pulled the envelope out of my pocket and handed it to Ava, who quickly opened it. It's a photo of his parents. The quote on the back, what do you make of it?
Interesting.
This confirms it. I was right. Right about what? Wolf gave me suspicious. Duh. Again with the does.
What could it be?
Look at how this message is written. It's obviously implying his dad did something bad. If Wolfgate takes after his dad, there must be a reason for that, right?
I see.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to discern what that reason is? It's possible Wolfgate picked up on his dad's bad habits, and that's what the blackmail is referring to. But we have no idea what his dad is like, do we?
Rage.
Ugh, how annoying. If only people were smart enough to listen to me, then they wouldn't be stuck under such a suspicious guy's thumb. That's the thing, though. The reason they didn't listen was because she called herself the ultimate liar. Calling herself that. Only people would distrust her. At that point, I knew I had to finally speak my mind.
That's not it.
Why did you do it?
Um,
The ultimate liar thing, and lied to us about the watches to hide it. You knew you were in a dangerous situation. Why would you draw so much negative attention to yourself like that? Don't you realize how much danger this has put you in? You know you can't run away this time. Give me an answer. She hesitated for a moment, then finally looked at me.
because I felt powerless.
Powerless? Even before we knew we were in a killing game, my hands were already tied. I'd been kidnapped and abandoned somewhere. All these different things were happening at once, and I didn't know what to do.
It's not fair.
Being the ultimate mathlete in that kind of situation would just make me look weak, just like it always has. If I wasn't smarter about what I did, I'd never make it.
But most of all,
So, I lied about my title. I gave myself a talent that people would find intimidating. The title Ultimate Liar popped into my mind. It's a name I've always really connected with. So, that's what I became. She pretended to be the ultimate liar in order to feel more confident. mean, that's understandable though. Like, if you're in like a situation like this, like in a killer game, like you can't afford to look weak, because you could very well be the first one to die. Like, you don't want to look like an easy target, basically. For a while, it actually worked. I managed to compose myself during the investigation and the mock trial. Even after Tozo announced the killing game, I still had it in me to argue with Volcane. It finally felt like I wasn't going to be the one people walked over. But it all fell apart when my true talent was revealed.
That's how it ended up this way.
There were so many questions running through my mind. Her talent didn't sound as impressive compared to others, but did it really justify taking such extreme measures? Did she really not see the harm in lying like that? I had no idea myself. No idea if she acted in self-defense or simply to feel superior. It all seemed so destructive. Everything about it, including the supposed solution, it was so self-destructive. Can an ultimate hate their own talent that much?
Listen to me.
Hey, don't tell anyone else about this. If Vulcan or Winona find out, they're never going to leave me alone. Your secret is safe with me.
Okay.
From now on, though, we need to trust each other, because otherwise, we're alone in this.
Thanks.
Okay. This girl was pretty confusing, and clearly not conscious of her own safety. But she still trusted me. That much was clear when she showed me Desmond's blackmail. This means we're allies now. I think I'm fine with that. It's like, yeah, obviously we've known like ultimates in the past that like hated their talents. But obviously like we had Leon, who like was like a baseball player, but like he didn't like playing baseball, and then obviously Shuichi, who doesn't like being a detective. Which I find funny that like they share the same voice actor. But anyway, back to this. Like to go so far as to like hide your own talent, because like I don't know if it was because like she just wanted to protect herself, so like, she just didn't like it. I think it was kind of both.
Well,
Should we go now? Hang on. There's still one more thing I want to ask. What is it?
Yeah.
Did you make any headway on that poster in the pharmacy? The poster with Tozo on it? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, have you figured out what it means?
no.
Well, not really.
Seriously?
What? Seriously? Sorry. Too much stuff has happened since then, and I forgot. I kind of forgot too, but so it's fine. That's okay. After having your true talent exposed, I can understand why your mind was on other things. Yeah.
Anyway.
In any case, when we have time, we should take another look at that. We should take another look at it. Agreed? Agreed. Great. Ava went silent for a moment, twiddling a strand of hair between her fingers. Then she did something I'd never seen her do before. Oh, she smiled. She smiled. It's a cute smile. The conversation having run its course, Ava and I began our trek back to the night hall. Today might have opened with a bang, but it seems the thunderclouds were already starting to part. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unbeknownst to me, an even greater storm was still on the horizon. But when? When is that going to happen? Inside the dining hall, chaos had erupted.
Dumbass!
Hand it over! Grace was screaming at Eloise, who stood cowering in a corner. I said, hand it over!
It's medicine!
Grace, please. You don't even know if she actually has it.
Ugh.
I've already ruled out the rest of you. Don't try to stop me.
Seriously?
What? You know whose blackmail we have? Not everyone's, but most people's. Jack has Toshiko's, Mark has Ingrid's.
Fail.
That doesn't sound like most people.
Hell no.
How are you so chill? She just revealed who you have. It's not like there is anything to hide. Ingrid's blackmail is that she uses some out-of-date cleaning supplies.
Honestly?
Hardly a revelation, if you ask me.
That's enough.
Blackmail this, blackmail that. What does it matter when people are fighting? Okay, I feel like I'm giving her the wrong accent now. I keep getting the two mixed up.
Shut it.
That fencer girl has been giving me the side eye ever since the blackmail was announced. There's no other explanation. Give it.
Whoa.
Hey, stop that.
Give me a moment.
It's okay. I've got it. Eloise reached into her inside her pocket and pulled out a crumpled envelope. Grace immediately snatched it out of her hands and ripped it open. I was right. This is mine.
Dumbass!
You'd better not have shown this to anyone. Grace stomped straight into the kitchen. She tore the envelope and the photo it contained to shreds, and then flushed everything down the sink. Ava, Damon, why were you too late?
Come again?
Is this an interrogation? We need to keep track of everyone and make sure they're not in any danger. Besides, you shouldn't be slinking out to strange corners of the building, especially on suspicion you're already under.
Gross.
We were just discussing a blackmail motive in private. That is what you told everyone to do, right? Yes, I did. Then there should be no problems. Pleased by Wolfgang's look of defeat, I redirected myself to the pantry. As I waited up to eat, ignoring the golfer girl still heaving over the sink nearby. The entrance doors flung open, and an energetic voice broke the silence.
No!
Hey guys! Slung over Cassidy's shoulder was a bright red carry bag. Following right behind her was a carry bag of his own.
How's the slipper and slider?
Yo!
What you doing?
Huh? What's the matter? You look super down in the dumps.
Shut up!
Just forget about it.
Okay.
And if you say so. Cassidy walked over to the dining table and plopped the bag on top of it.
Hey!
What's with the bag?
Duh!
Nothing much. Just, you know. She rummaged around the bag. I pulled out a cartridge. I know I'm saying that wrong, but printed on the cover in large bolded letters. And Sublime Slam Sisters Extreme? What's that?
Check it out!
Only the best fighting games ever grace our mortal fingertips. People didn't think much of it upon release. The developers even went bankrupt because of low sales. But it's known nowadays as a cult classic, and a physical copy can sell for thousands.
You get me?
Some works of art are appreciated in our time, you know.
Not a chance.
But Cass and I aren't about to repeat the sins of the past. Fighting the Crystal Skull in video games warrants a party. And what better way to party than to hold a Slam Sister tournament right here.
Oh, really?
You mean inside this dining hall? Someone's gonna die. Someone's definitely gonna die at the party.
You know me.
Don't worry about the technical stuff. How about we already stuffed these into... Well, we haven't already stuffed into these duffel bags. Mark's gonna help us set up. Whatever. Once again, I keep forgetting this man even exists. But I swear, this man's gonna die and I'm like not even gonna notice. There's going to be a SSSE tournament?
I must take note of this.
Where did you manage to find this video game? I don't remember cataloging it here. Like it.
Elementary, mind you.
Oh, it was outside my door. There's actually a lot of low-budget, low-profit games in there. This is the only multiplayer game, though.
Yep.
By the way, We're gonna need an even number of people attending the stage, so you gotta bring a partner if you want to join.
Good to know.
A game tournament, eh? Don't see much issue with it. You can do with the little levity. I can't talk.
What if...
When's it happening, though? Tomorrow. Okay, what time? We haven't figured it out.
Okay.
You want to be flexible. The more people, the better.
I see.
Anytime is fine by me. Same. I was about to do Jet's voice by accident. Same. I never heard of this game before, but since you're saying it's good,
Thinking.
what about in the morning? Huh?
You see.
When I was trained by talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. The brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
So.
I think this effect could help our video game skills. Our video game skills? At 9 a.m. tourney, huh? Wouldn't be the first time.
Yep.
Screw it! Let's do 9 a.m. 1 hour after the morning announcement. Was Ava seriously interested in the tournament?
That's not.
Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little much to be playing games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? We tried already, didn't we? There's no escape anywhere. Not even in that pharmacy.
It's for the best.
Think of it as a bonding event, Miss Toner. Within this killer game, creating a memory with our classmates is the most productive thing we could do.
I'm sure.
After all, if we don't trust each other, we will fall into chaos. I see. Still, I'm not very comfortable with it. Admittedly, I'm also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I'll have the time for it. Considering his new bunk buddy, it makes sense why.
Sorry.
Same. I'm going to be a little busy tomorrow.
No matter.
However, don't let my absence be a distraction. Enjoy your time together with all your heart. We will face the evils of the killer game together.
You can do it.
Right. Everyone, do our best. Let's do our best. I can't believe it. It's like almost 9 p.m.
Atta girl.
Agreed.
Yep.
Looks like you managed to fit our little game into something meaningful. Irrigated by Wolfgang's words, the room descended into chatter about the tournament. With everyone preoccupied, I finally prepared breakfast and returned to my door. Alright. Cassidy and her lackeys sure were taking it easy. Organized an entire game tournament, expecting it to be a buying exercise. Totally unaware that just a little earlier we were fighting over who would blackmail. It would be funny if it weren't so frustrating. For the rest of the day, I'll steer clear of the subject and avoid any partygoers. What's the same in the tournament again? Alright, so... Alright, let's go talk to Ava again. See if she was down here then. Yep. Down here once again.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Ava. Yes, but tell her. I'm still grappling with what Ava and I discussed earlier. Trusting a game like this seems pointless, and yet... Ava and I spent some time together. Okay, let's get her brother. Come on. Alright, so she deployed this. A spillable glass of water. Alright, guess we'll give her this.
Thinking.
Cool. This will be very useful. Ava likes your present. Everyone once again stood there in silence. The expression on her face wasn't exactly sad, but I wouldn't describe it as happy either.
Hi.
I have another question, Ava.
Hmm.
Considering how much you dislike your talent,
There must be something.
how did you become a mathlete in the first place?
Dislike
Dislike isn't the right way to describe it. What?
thinking.
It's more like a puppy.
That's.
Are you comparing yourself to an animal?
No,
Then what?
save it.
Can you let me finish the analogy? Fine.
Moving on.
Assuming you just adopted a puppy for a shelter, okay? Oh, assume you did.
Come again.
I'm allergic to dogs. You're missing the point.
Listen to me.
Listen, you bring the dog back, and it's cute and all, but there's a catch. It won't stop shitting everywhere. That's definitely not what I was expecting her to say. No, it is not.
Gross.
Unfortunately for you, and for your newly cleaned apartment, it looks like someone forgot to potty train it. So, how do you get it to behave?
That's.
Positive reinforcements?
Correct.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Eh?
They? My school.
No.
They treated you like a dog?
No.
Oh,
Jeez.
then what's the point of this analogy?
It's not fair.
The difference between me and a puppy is an owner loves their puppy. Huh? A brand new puppy is like a brand new member of the family. It's a living being.
Grr.
I wasn't a living being. I was just potential.
It's the truth.
My school believed they had a genius on their hands because I studied complex subjects. So they threw all sorts of expectations onto me, including saving their notoriously bad mathematics team. I was convinced everyone would be impressed by me, the 111-year-old on a team full of 16-year-olds. Damn. Only the adults were impressed, though.
I see.
Let me guess. You want to kiss for self-conscious?
Where?
Duh. People are about to be rude when a random kid 5 grades below them surpasses their total combined wit.
Right.
That's a funny way to say you provoked them.
Hang on.
I didn't. If anything, I tried to keep to myself.
Listen to me.
But when you're the anchor keeping this shit from sinking, you have to do your job. And reputation aside, winning every single competition looks good on a portfolio. And then for the college grads, huh? Ava gritted her teeth, a counter-argument clearly on the tip of her tongue.
But most of all,
It wasn't what I was hoping it would be. The mathy stuff. I wanted it to be fun, and for the other students to admire me.
where?
I didn't think the other students would be so mean. Despite my attitude, I couldn't help but feel bad for her. Yeah. Her story was, in a weirdly endearing way, kind of depressing. If what she's implied is true, and she was indeed bullied by other students, then it makes sense she would associate being a athlete with that experience. How unexpectedly mundane. You're at page 3 of Ava's report card. So a little bit of time left. What should I do? I guess we're gonna spend time with Kai again. So I should have something else that he likes. Oh, hey Eva. Kai's right down here. What, man? What the heck does Dozu do all day? He can't just be watching us 24/7, right? What Dozu does all day, huh? I'll admit, it's an interesting question. Let's talk to Kai. I briefly entertained Kai's question about Tozu, taking care not to mention anything about Dark Owen. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yep, we're present. Apparently he likes a shoulder bag, so we get that to him, I guess.
Hey.
Hey, I've seen this before. It was at a market somewhere up the East Coast. Forgot which territory, though. Kinda like your present. Hey, can you help me out with something?
What now?
What is it? You know the dining hall, right? Don't ask how, but this morning one of my rings rolled under the fridge. I've been looking for someone with skinny arms to reach under and grab it, so...
Really?
Go ask Toshiko then.
Dude, no!
I already did! I asked her, and Mark, and Ulysses, everyone said no.
Take it back!
Come on, just help me. I'll make you a frap. I'm really good at those, remember? If I'm thirsty, I can get water from the tap. Eh? Hey, don't walk away! Kai slowly sprayed forward and grabbed my arm. Oh, don't cry, man. Please, man. I need my ring back. Jeez, this guy's a piece of work.
Okay.
Fine, show me where it is. Kai took me to the dining hall, played under my arm the entire way. Okay, we're here. I shook Kai's grip off me and walked over to the fridge. Getting on my hands and knees, I began to feel around underneath. My finger grazed the edge of something small and cold, causing it to rattle. Bullseye. Hey, smiling. I shuffled forward until my face was pressed against the fridge. I plucked Kai's ring up between two fingers. Maintaining as steady a grip as possible, I pulled it out.
Hey.
Ah! Kai immediately grabbed the ring from my hand. Thanks so much, man. Seriously, I mean it.
You think?
For a guy with rings on every finger, he sure made a big deal out of losing just one of them.
Very funny.
I don't wear these because they look pretty. There's actually meaning behind them. What is it? Such as?
Man.
Well, for starters, the ring you just found, a friend gave me that one. Oh.
No, seriously.
Yeah, a girl from high school. We'd always hang out after class at a nearby cafe. That's where my addiction to frap started. Not because of the caffeine, though. I always have fraps without it. I thought you liked coffee.
Whatever.
Because of what's on my report card? Eh. This is a popular misconception. Whoever wrote that they probably sourced the info from some internet article. I didn't even read his cards. I didn't know his report card said that. But, yeah. That's why this ring is really important to me. My friend and I, we had something cool back then.
I see.
I was probably just hearing things, but the way Kai's voice peered out at the end there, it made it seem almost melancholic. HG Kai's report card is an update. Probably should have said that line more melancholic. The hours came and went until eventually I stood up for Kai's door, as had become routine. Little did I know, a certain someone was waiting in the hallway. Who? Oh, Diana.
Oh,
Oh, Damon! The moment I turned the corner, the pink-haired girl bounded over to me. Hiya.
Hello?
Do you need something?
hmm.
How should I put this? How are you?
Huh?
Sorry. I realized there was bad tense around you and Ava, so I want to say hi and check that you're okay.
I see.
I'm fine.
No worries.
Yay, that's good. But, one thing. Yeah?
Hmm.
Ava's seemed pretty down in the dumps lately, and I feel really bad. Has she told you anything? Because you two seem close, and she hasn't opened up to me yet. I was hoping to get a better read on her feelings, you know? It's been awkward seeing her so solemn and not being able to say anything. No, she hasn't mentioned anything.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come find me, alright? I don't know if I trust Diana now. She actually feels a little weird. Sweet dreams. Diana returned to the dorm she and Ava were sharing. Is she really that concerned for my feelings? Well, I wouldn't put it past her. A part of me had to wonder. Could it be possible she was trying to pry information out of me? It's kind of what it felt like. Usually I would just say David's being an asshole, but it did actually kind of feel like she was trying to pry information out of me.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse is for you to find out. Good night.
Lost in my thoughts, I walked the rest of the way to Kai's door. Or Kai's room, sorry. Still thinking about Diana. Damn it! Hey! Are you excited about the tournament tomorrow?
That's not important.
Not really. I'm planning to just skip it entirely. Never played those types of games, anyway.
Man.
Seriously? Never? You're so boring. He's kind of bored. It's not like it was my choice. Okay.
What if...
Well, since you never played a fighting game before, that's all the more reason to try now, right?
Damon.
Come on! You gotta go to the tournament. He's being oddly persistent about this. Fine, I'll go. But in return,
It's simple.
I get to share the bed. The bed? Ouch. Which I have a hard bargain.
Whatever.
Alright, deal. Just don't do anything weird, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. I'm not gay. Honestly, this would be a pretty funny shit, though, I'm not gonna lie. If it meant no longer sleep on the sofa, then I can handle whatever tomorrow in the store. Kai, though, his excitement almost made me feel bad. After all, no matter how many parties you throw, or how many people you try to befriend, it wouldn't bring you any closer to escaping the killing game. If anything, it's a perfect opportunity for a would-be murderer to earn people's trust. This game tournament wasn't a bonding experience, it was the illusion of one. And the other students had fallen for it, hook, line, and sinker.
dream last night.
That's great.
There I was in physics class, trying to create a thermometer out of a banana and a stick. When suddenly, I had an epiphany. What I've missed of my sweet treat was also a compass. The professor told me I performed the same experiment last week. I got no credit for the assignment and failed the class. But you know what? I realized a lot of things about bananas and sticks that day.
Okay.
Like how if you use this stick as a fuse, you can make a makeshift explosive. Needless to say, my logical fallacies were made apparent the moment I woke up. But that won't stop me. I will create my Swiss Army banana someday, and it will be all the rage.
That's great, man. Once again, don't really care that much, but okay. Hey, Damon. I don't know. Wake up. Kai was leaning over the bed, just in my arm, my shoulder. It's 8:30 a.m. We slept through the morning announcement. He frantically pointed to the clock in the room. Although my vision was still blurry from sleep, I could make out the time. 8:30.
What now?
And today's the day of the game tournament, you realize? We need to get there before it starts. Right, the game tournament. I agreed to go with him, didn't I? Yeah, does the tournament start again? When does the tournament start again? 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. Kai scrambled out of the bed and over to a nearby clothing rack. He tossed the jumper he was currently wearing onto the floor and yanked an identical-looking jumper off the rack.
Dude, no!
Hey, come on, get up already! Normally I tell him to go away, but... Alright, fine. A deal was a deal. With the patient-looking Kai in my peripheral, I began to slowly get up. Can't you move any faster? I'll just wait for you in the dining hall. I'm already done getting changed anyway. Plus, watching you is starting to feel weird. The hell was that supposed to mean? Okay, they can look presentable. It's not people who attend game tournaments are the type to care about appearances, but whatever. Need to find Kai. Need to find my boyfriend. He should be hanging around the night hall. I feel like someone's gonna die. First, I walk around again, see if there's anyone out here. Probably not, but just want to see. Oh, got John? Yeah. And Grace.
Are we ready?
Damon, are you ready for the tournament today? Ready as I'll ever be. Get a little pep in your step. We're here to have fun. Hard to have fun when I'm doing something against my will. What do you got, Sam Grace? Looks like she was in her usual sour mood. I'm not going to bother her. Thank God. I really like Grace. Alright, guess I'm going to the dino. Alright, keep checking who all's in here. So you got Mark, Kai, Cassidy, Jet, and Ava right now.
Good morning to you.
Bar came in, right on time. We've almost finished setting up. The original furniture had been stacked and pushed to the walls, making room for a totally unexpected scene. Sofas arranged around a massive TV, an impressive-looking DJ pad flashing colorful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere I looked. When Jet mentioned equipment, I imagined a handheld console, something tiny that could be one from the Gachapon. Anything but this. Impressed, are you? Where did you find this stuff? What do you think? Mark's Pro Cave. His dorm?
It's nothing.
Yeah. The hell? It also includes a TV.
Yo!
If you think that's cool, you should check out my room. It's got a whole arcade machine. What's an arcade machine to a race car, bud? And yet, perhaps even more curious than the equipment was her.
Hi.
You here for breakfast, Ava?
Hey, hey!
We've already had it.
Huh?
We?
Yep.
Obviously, us tournament hosts. Ava helped the guys and I set everything up. For her contributions, she's been bestowed the title of
Check it
Honorary Host.
That's...
Really?
out. Correct.
It looks like they needed an extra pair of hands. So she was interested in the tournament after all. Wait, what's that in your hands? This? I won it from the Gachapon in the pharmacy a couple days ago. It's some niche gaming control. It's some niche game console, I think.
Huh?
There are other consoles besides the one Cassidy has?
Yep.
Sure are. I poked Tozu about it before using the Gachapon. Didn't want to gamble for something which doesn't exist. After a few days, he got fed up and confirmed that multiple consoles were up for grabs.
You see.
Since I wasn't planning to take part in the tournament, I just took it with me. Playing a game on my own is more my style. Honestly, Sam. So you're not participating? Why come to the tournament then?
Well,
Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Snap Sisters. Even though it can be considered a cult classic, lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it. Never even heard of it, so.
so hackneyed.
Contrarians, the lockup. They just don't want to admit the quadruple roll kick attack originated from an indie title. Yeah, and the upper kangaroo punch. And the downward spiral attack. Like I still talk to Winona's voice. And the Slaker special attack. And the 7-time jump wallop. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't really play fighting games, so. And the Jackal maneuver roll.
Hey, man.
Oh, that reminds me. Barkerman, since you're here, let me explain the rules of the tournament.
You think?
I never said I was going to play.
Really?
Then why can't I write your name on the whiteboard? Cassidy pointed to the whiteboard a little ways off from where we were standing.
The hell?
What the? A 3-way bracket system had been drawn on the board with a marker. My eyes immediately darted to the leftmost bracket, where I had been slated to compete against Kai. Sorry. Cassidy said you had to bring a partner, so... Damn it. So that's why he was begging me to attend.
Hey,
Why can't I just be a spectator? Well, Cassidy and Jet are already matched, and John said he was going to attend, so I don't want to play against him first. This freaking guy.
Very funny.
Don't look at me like that. If you pull out now, What? If you pull out now, bet privileges are over. That wasn't part of the agreement.
I've got something to say.
Well, consider it an amendment. My room, my rules. Only one's at stake. It's better not to argue the technicalities of them. Fine, I'll play. Alright, this'll be awesome. Since you never played a fighting game before, I can show you the ropes. Just give me a second to set things up.
Second twisted.
Wow! He just used Hasa to coerce you into an unfavorable position. I wonder if Kylie's is a part of this side hustle. Kai said something yesterday about not recognizing Cassie's game, so it'll probably take him a while to set it up. What should I do while I wait? It's up to Mark, I guess. Mark was leaned over his equipment, fiddling with the various controls.
That's
All this stuff is turned on, yeah? Shouldn't music be played? The volume's turned down on purpose. I'm just making sure everything works.
seriously.
How will you know it's working if you can't hear anything? Don't give me that look. Glaring at me from under his beanie, Mark reached for his sound dial and rotated it. On cue, the speakers on either side of us began playing music.
Huh?
Wait, is this the music from Ultra Spirit Girls? Never gonna say yeah. Muttering something to himself, the boy returned to filling the controls. Seemed this conversation was over. Alright. Cassidy.
Hey, hey.
You look a little antsy. Afraid you're gonna lose?
Right.
No, it's only a video game.
Yep.
Right. I get the vibe you're putting down. On the surface, aloof and uncaring, but secretly, the thrill of the game courses through your veins.
Anyway.
I have a question for you.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
How did Ava know what time you were going to set up the tournament?
Okay.
Ava? She asked me about it after breakfast yesterday. I see.
Jeez.
I'm surprised she's so involved.
Hmm.
Is it really that surprising?
Huh?
Maybe she wants to help out because she no longer has to play pretend, you know?
Yep.
That, or she's just a big nerd. Play pretend? Since the title of Ultimate Liar was itself a lie, then the coldness which accompanied it, could Cassidy be implying that was also a lie? Got to say, Jet. Jet had wandered over to the stacks of chairs. Ooh, wait. My quads are aching. Does shifting furniture count as workout? Sort of, right?
Yeah.
Guess it's just lost in thought. Alright, Ava. Ava was staring intensely at the console in her hands.
Hello.
Having fun there? Can't talk. Must finish level. Hey,
Seriously.
I know you can hear me, Ava.
Hey.
Ava. Don't play obtuse. I can tell you're ignoring me. I am not. Following suit, she immediately turned her attention back to the console. Jeez, this girl. As a solution, I not so gently tapped her hand, pulling her gaze upwards.
There.
What? Since when are you so passionate about video games?
Deal with it.
It's a secret talent of mine.
You think?
That secret talent that you don't want to exploit in a gaming competition? I didn't want to think of a comeback. Ava simply puffed out her cheeks and stared at me with a pout.
Boy.
If I partake in conversation, will you leave me alone? That's an eloquent way to get me to shut up.
No.
It's not that.
Eh?
Not what? Not that I want you to shut up.
Right.
So you do want to have a conversation. That was easier than I expected.
However,
You can't count this as a win. This is simply a coincidence. A coincidence, huh? I just happen to have something important to tell you. Something really, really, really important.
listen to me.
Yeah, it has the power to destruct the world as we know it.
That's
Okay.
I'm talking.
Are you sure you can handle this knowledge? You don't need to give it a proverbial drum roll. Fine. You see lunch in the bathrooms. What, is this another one of her attempts at a joke?
Mm,
I'm being serious. Like, in the stalls?
super gross.
And my only object of companionship, the only thing keeping me safe from the disgusting toilets, was a portable gaming device. I found it at a thrift store. It made my lunches better. You can say you like video games, Ava. I don't need a tragic backstory.
Not interested.
That's embarrassing. More embarrassing than lying about being the ultimate liar or eating lunch on toilets.
jeez.
I'm just kidding.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of funny. I chuckled.
Seriously.
No, you didn't.
It's the truth.
Telepathically, duh. I want to chuckle out loud. What kind of powerless fool do you think I am?
Right.
Sorry. The way she was playing into the theatrics, it was sort of, in some bizarre way, endearing. And you never know.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll change my mind and play in the tournament later. It pains me to say it, but smiling is a good look on her. Yeah. Alright, do anything else to look at here? At the whiteboard, I guess. There were some names on here that I didn't pay attention to the first time. John's name was written down, but he hadn't been paired up with anyone.
Over here.
David, over here! Kai waved me over to his spot in front of the TV, which now displayed a colorful level select screen. Come on, everything's set up. He handed me a second controller and patted the floor next to him. Do you know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last touched one, but I'll get the hang of it. Surprising. I was getting the vibe you were, like, the bookish type. The kind of refuses to even touch a screen. But, hey, it's good if you've used the controller before. That's better than nothing. Sure. What's with the glare? I'm not judging.
Anyway.
Can you just show me how to play?
Hey.
Oh, right. The game. Okay, so after I started up, I played a few rounds to get a feel of the controls. Combos in this game get pretty complicated, which might not sound great, but the basic control mappings are actually really simple. I spent the next few minutes giving me a rundown of the game's controls. I picked it up faster than I expected, but still rougher than I would have liked. Once he was done, we began our practice rounds, and we kept at them until the final tournament attendees arrived.
How we feel?
Would you look at this? Early morning merrymaking. Just how I like it. And so he's still alive. She's still alive, unfortunately. It's so loud in here. Can somebody turn down the music?
Not a chance.
No ducks. But those ears are really like a fire alarm. Can you even call it a party?
Soybean.
No, you call it tetanus. Speaking of music,
Hey.
hey Mark, do you use a station name or something? It sounds like really catchy. I don't know if it's the vibe or what, but there might be of this guy called. Did I say something wrong?
Uh,
Oh, you also just reminded me. Before we start, Mark wants me to pass on a message to you guys. That being, this is what he said to me. As much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full stay over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape, or form. But I was just complimenting him. Yes, that includes compliments. Seriously?
Seriously.
How does that make any sense?
no.
We can argue about the logic later. For now, just go on with it.
Come on.
Who cares about all that? Let's put this small talk and start already.
Roger that.
You got ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. Speak for yourself. I'm only here because that ship captain wouldn't leave me alone. That's odd. From what I remember, it was the other way around.
Shut it.
Whatever.
Sheesh. 5 seconds in, they're already off on the wrong foot. Right. Since John and Grace are together, Cassidy walked over to the whiteboard and scribbled Grace's name next to John's. I matched with him?
Duh.
There's a reason I want an even number of people. Let me explain the ground rules. They're simple. Each match is going to be the best out of 3. Take a look at this board to see who you're going to be up against. We're up first, David. Remember what I taught you. May the best man win.
That's pretty cool.
Good luck, Damon.
Yep.
You feel it as well, don't you? A tightness in your chest which just wants to burst out. We're on the verge of a battle. A clash of glory, honor, and incessant bragging rights. It's a long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters tournament. And the roar, the tournament began. Sorry, I'm trying to see who all's here. I can't see Ava, but I know she's here. So who all is missing? Just want to take a look. So Diana's missing. He's here. Toshiko's missing. Mark's here. Ulysses is missing. Wolfgang is missing. Cassie's here. Desmond's missing. Eloise is missing. Kai's here. Grace is here. Ingrid's missing. Winona's missing. That's going to show up, but Ava's here. So, So we know Mark's here, so it's not something you're not going to die, which means that I think he's probably going to die, because he's probably the easiest target here, honestly. So we're not being surprised if he dies first. And I know someone is dying. It's like, there's no way that, I just don't think that someone's going to make it out of this alive. I don't like this tournament, I mean. Like, someone's definitely going to die during this.
Oh, God, you're a natural.
Oh, David, watch out!
I can't focus if you're yelling in my ear.
Now, this feels like home.
It's just music. You kind of sound like Tozu with it.
You play video games?
Not so much me, but my men. Huh. During break, they'll flock like seagulls to my ship's arcade.
A personal arcade on a ship? Man, I'm jealous.
Despite the overwhelming mix of voices and music, my attention remained concentrated on the screen. If I could time this next attack right. Crap. Just when I thought I was advanced Maokai, he caught me in a trap.
Too slow.
In tandem with my slip up, the music took on a more frantic tone. Damn it. There's only one move which can save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller. I pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Oh! Was not expecting that. Why that actually scared me? Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. What? Why is everything black? What's happening? Guys, can you hear me? I'm afraid in the dark I'd be freaking out in this situation. Ouch! Who stepped on my foot? The parents clamor, the people around me smack me out of my stupor. I don't know. Is this a... are we in a blackout? What? A blackout? Right now? Don't we usually just wait for the power to return? Or was there something else before that? Crap, my school had a whole protocol for this. Even if we knew what to do in a normal blackout, it wouldn't help here. Instead of this abnormal ability where everything was sealed off, we were basically blind. Should we look for the others? How are we going to do that? I can't see 3 inches in front of me. Can't we just wait for someone to find us instead? Screw that! Somebody look for a torch already, Ed. Hold on a sec. I got an idea. Huh? Before I could even register what it was he said, a light appeared in front of me. There we go. Hovering there, casting a very faint glow. The hologram from the trinket. Immediately, the rest of us activated our trinkets. With all our trinkets activated, we could finally see each other in the dark.
Yo!
Great idea, John!
Let's rock and roll.
Right on! You're a lifesaver! A captain needs to keep a steady mind during inclement weather. It's great we have a light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? You'd think the goat guy would have done something by now.
That's...
You know what? Let me check something. Huh? I ran over to the corner of the room and knelt beside the vent. Bringing my ear to the grates, I listened for a certain noise.
I see.
The humming. It stopped. Ava, quick. Come here and take a listen.
Hello.
I'm here.
Am I hearing you right?
Why do you need Ava? Do you remember when I said I woke up on an underground floor? Dino people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her. Huh? You were there too, Barnaby? Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Focus.
Ava was with me. The two of us woke up in a boiler room, which also happened to be on the other side of this vent. The room had a huge generator. If you pressed your ear up to this vent like I just did, there's no way you would hear it. But for some reason, there's nothing.
I see.
I see the problem. There's no sound. The generator must be turned off.
Hey?
Is that why a power outage happened?
Hell no!
So it's kaput? How are we going to get power back now?
Well,
There is one thing we could try. Huh?
You see,
Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor also has 4 storage closets. I remember one of them contained something that looked a lot like a generator.
Elementary, my dear.
Aha! A spare generator in case the first one breaks.
thinking.
If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Toast to turn the power back on?
No,
I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should turn on the power as soon as possible, instead of waiting for Toast to do it. But what if we get lost in the dark?
Take a breather.
Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, eh? I said that wrong.
Ooh.
Ooh, smart. Since Damon and Ava have been down there before, they can lead. Yeah, okay. The 8 of us linked arms and formed a chain. So everyone's still in there. Once everyone was ready, we made our way out of the dining hall and down to the underground floor. In near pitch blackness, the hallway looked so much longer and longer than I remembered. Dude, someone's dead. Someone's gotta be dead. Exploring the place with light had been unnerving enough, but this made all of that seem like a walk in the park. It's so creepy down here. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again?
Where?
Well, since this is a group of 8, we can explore in pairs. Pairs again?
This sucks.
Okay, that's really what we're doing. Kai shot me a nervous glance, and I knew that he had made his decision. Fine. It's like, before he was afraid to even be in the same room as us, but I just trust us completely. I like these 2.
Yep.
Jet's gonna come with me.
Hello.
Yep. But then Broski won't have.
Duh.
He can go to John. Those swashbuckle types love a good challenge, don't they? You know me well. How about it, Mark? Up for a little adventure?
Just ignore me.
Just make it quick.
I see.
So stuck with the math lead, am I? Maybe if we find a generator, you could use your real talent for once. Let's check out the closet on the right down there and get this over with.
Stupid.
Repair work and math competitions have literally 0 overlap.
Just follow me.
Come on, Jet. Let's investigate the closet opposite theirs.
Oh boy.
Sure, sounds flip.
I see.
Seems the closets in the back are covered.
Are we ready?
For the 2 in front, Mark and I will take the left. David and Kai, you enter the right. This place sucks, man. Why do we have to be fixing stuff? It was like a murderer's basement down here. Didn't seem like Kai had any intention of entering first. Whatever, I'll open the door. Alright. Alright, let's search this place. Kinda gave the closet a quick rundown. Something as large as a generator would have stood out even in the dark, but we couldn't find anything of the sort.
Man.
Unlucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, go back outside?
I know.
I want to see what Grace and Ava are doing next door. Okay. As Kaya shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and...
Huh?
What was that? Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? It sounded a lot like it. Did another group make a discovery? Why run past us, though? The students sit right with me. I need to see what's going on. There's no one here. Are the others still searching their closets? If they found something, I don't know why they'd run off without telling us first.
No.
If it was one of them, we should have heard a door opening. Yeah. Maybe we could peek inside one of the closets? Just to make sure, you know? Hello? David? I couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. Those footsteps sounded like they came from the boiler room. Hold on. I don't... Hey! What are you doing? His words were barely comprehensible. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even think. On my brain register was a tightening in my chest. Suddenly, my legs began moving forward. It's like my body was possessed. I under control of something completely ambivalent to reason. My heart was puppeting my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn a knob. Oh God. And then I was inside. Who was it?
Dude, no!
Dude, you're seriously freaking me out. This isn't okay, you know? Why didn't you come here? Come on, say something already. I couldn't make out anything in the dark. The boiler room seemed completely still and completely silent. Just like it had been the previous time I was here. Except, unlike last time, this silence wasn't the peaceful silence of a long abandoned place. Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. I don't blame you, Kai. This is scary. Damn it. Why can't you just say something? Why can't somebody just...
Game over, man! Game over!
Why can't someone just fix this blackout? Why has he said that? Huh? All of a sudden, lights appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room, projected by a vent in the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness. It was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Oh my God. Who is it? Wolfgang? Okay, was not expecting him to die. My God. Wolfgang and Keurig lurched over the boiler room platform. Completely still, completely silent. The ultimate lawyer, unmistakably dead. I really thought he was going to be here longer, though. Like, I thought he would at least make it to, like, chapter 5, maybe. I didn't expect him to be the first one to die. Wow. Kai's scream ran loud and clear in my ears. Wait, there's blood on the floor. Why is it like so far away from his body? What the hell? I could hear everything. All the fear and anxiety from the past 5 days, joined in the chorus of terror. I can't even concentrate. I can't even read right now. I'm just focused on Wolfgang. Before I knew it, I was yelling too. No, I can't look at it. My arms, my legs. There was no weight in them anymore. Only pins and needles, pricking at every inch of my skin. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? There it is.
A body has been discovered. All students must proceed to the boiler room on the underground floor immediately. Time will be allotted for all participants to investigate the murder. And afterwards, the real class trial will begin. Good luck, everybody.
The real class trial?
Oh, shit!
This can't be for real. There's no way. There's no way! With the whale, Kai booked out of the room. I knew it was inevitable. I knew we'd chosen this path when we started denying the reality of the killing game. But seeing Wolfgang displayed the way he was, his face contorted into a look of terror. It made everyone's naivete all the more worse. And what does this mean for his blackmail? Oh yeah, I forgot we have his blackmail. Oh shit, wait, that might make us a suspect in this. Like, maybe like for some reason people think that we killed him. Or like, we don't know who has our blackmail. So it's possible that like Wolfgang might have had ours, who knows? Like father, like son, beneath the sheep's skin has a wolfish mind. I've heard this line like 10,000 times, David. I'll never know what that blackmail meant. Maybe if I had just bit the bullet and confronted Wolfgang about it. David! Are you okay? I heard the announcement and... Is that Wolfgang? Carl was wronged? Oh yeah, she liked Wolfgang, didn't she? Tournament attendees burst through the door, towed by a stumbling Kai. I really didn't want to believe it. Why the heck would I lie? Even Ava's shocked. Are we 100% sure he's dead? I don't see any wounds. Maybe he's still breathing.
Good morning.
Dude, where do you keep coming from? Oh no, he's very much dead.
Son of a bitch!
You! This has got to be an accident, right?
Why the long face?
Why do you ask? Well, if the death was intentional, it could be treated like manslaughter or something, and not need a trial.
Rubbish.
Intentional or not, the killer's hands are still dirty with blood, no? As far as I'm concerned, murder is murder, be it third degree murder, manslaughter, or anything in between. Besides, if Wolfgang's death was indeed an accident, and the killer bore with no ill attempt, don't you find it rather strange to have him come forward and confessed? Then tell us! Tell us who did this!
Who? Me?
Me? Tell you, the killer? Where's to find the mystery you already know the answer to? I'll keep my lips sealed, thank you very much.
Hold on.
So, there's definitely a killer?
Moving on.
Downstairs already. Aren't you a quick-footed bunch? Holy shit!
Nonsense!
A cacophony of wail filled my ears. My God, like I really thought that I forget his name again, but I really thought that like he was gonna die. So Ulysses, I think. A cacophony of will fill my ears. Still the arrival of the remaining students. It was almost instantaneous how quickly the color drained from everyone's faces. They'd entered the room completely bright red, having clearly made a desperate sprint to the boiler room. But now, they looked as lifeless as the man laid in front of them. Well, what happened here? Damon and me, we just found him like this. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that kind of knew it. It's a sight to behold, I'm sure. Your beloved classmate, who was once so lively, now splayed dead in front of you. To think I didn't even have to lift a finger after the blackmail. What are the odds? How could you?
Who? Me?
How could I? You tickle me, Eloise. You must remember, this is a killing game between students. Unless the rules state otherwise, a student can only be murdered by another student.
Blood is rushing.
The undeniable truth is that one of you killed Wolfgang. One of you killed Wolfgang. That's right. The person you've been living with, who I've spoken to before, that person is in this room right now, staring at their own crime scene. So we are going to completely disregard the fact you showed each of us another person's blackmail. I was simply pushing you in the right direction. Do not take it personally.
But Wolfgang, he was so nice to everyone. Why would someone do this?
Well, if it is any consolence, I have a gift prepared. A gift.
What twist?
Behold, the Tozu tablet. The second Tozu tablet, to be more precise. You're even naming the tablet after yourself? It's always been called this. You just didn't know until now.
Moving on.
Anyway, I trust you all remember how this tablet operates, yes? If not, allow me to briefly run you through it again. This tablet contains a summary of the crime scene. Certain special details, like the victim's time of death, have been also thoughtfully provided for you. Go on, take a look. Okay, so I think we should probably end it off right here. We'll take a look at this next time. I'm just going to save for now. And this was fun. It was a lot of fun. We finally got to the first step, and I really was not expecting Wolfgang to die. Like, not like this or that. If he was going to die, I kind of expected it to be like later on in the game, but to be the first victim is kind of insane, honestly. And anyway, I guess we'll figure out who killed him in the next stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.